Are you looking like a little nooblet when partaking in your favorite obby games? Well, in this video, I'll change you from looking like this little fella to this. Yes, I'll guarantee this. You'll start looking like one of the greats, like Pinkleaf or Hey Rosa. No, not her. Not her. This guide is mostly made for people on computer, but if you're on mobile, I do have a few tips for you. And if you're on console, you will learn a little bit of strategies here and there, on and off, you know? But yeah, this is made for everyone, I guess, but mostly for computer. All right, the first order of business is finger control. Yes, your fingers need the controls. So if you're on computer, I've got my little handy dandy keyboard here. Yes, very cool. Got the little whoop. And yeah, so pinky on shift, ring finger on A, middle finger on W and S, pointing finger on D, and thumb on space. Now all together. And yeah, you see how it's all working like that, lovely jubbly? That's how your finger control should look like when playing Obbies or any other game on Roblox. Could be handy. Quick fun fact, Pinkleaf used this strategy and I learned it from him. Now, for those who are on mobile, yes, I remembered you. So here is my brother's iPad and I'm gonna use his iPad real quick. So click play on Tower of Hell and I should be able to see his character right here. Now, I'm going to teach you the controls for the mobile strategy. I'm not that great at it, but I've learned from other people this is the best strategy. So it's like a pincher for the right hand, thumb on the moving button on the left hand, and then you want to move around with the pointing finger like that. I'm not sure exactly how the shift works, the shift lock, but I heard you meant to like cross over with the index finger, the pointing one, but I'm not too sure. You could use your pinky. Who knows? Whatever you want to do, whatever feels best. Yes. All right, moving on to the mouse control settings. If I go to here in Windows, mouse settings, I think, I can see my pointer speed. It's currently at 2. That is my speed for my mouse. So if I speed it up, it should go faster. Whoa! Okay, slow it down a bit. Go back to 2. There. And it should be a good speed. So if you join any Roblox game, for example, I'm joining Tower of Hell, basically, you can see how fast my camera's moving. So if I go to settings, I can see my camera sensitivity is at 0.2. That's my camera sensitivity. So not too fast, but not too slow, you know? It's perfect for just moving around more accurately, you know? You don't want it very quick or you're gonna be like turning way too quickly and missing all those lovely jubbly jumps. Yeah, this is only a recommendation. You don't have to follow my camera and mouse sensitivity. It's just people have been asking me so much times, Squid Magic, when are you gonna do the mouse sensitivity? What is your mouse sensitivity? Tell me. This is it. So clear up all the confusion. All right, so if you go to settings, you can actually see Shiftlock right here. If you turn it on, you can have some very cool mechanics. So this actually helps you lock your avatar so you can get around parts much easier. And you can, you know, unshift lock, hold right click to move around like you normally would in the classic animation. And then snap back if you want to climb. So you see this right here? If I didn't have shift lock, I'd be like this. It would be much harder. See how I'm going around here much quicker? That's because I'm using shift lock. Shift lock is very good and is highly recommended. On mobile users, you can see it in the corner, right in the corner of your screen on some games that actually added in. But Roblox hasn't officially added mobile shift lock. So the owner of the game has to add it in order for it to work. Now, when partaking in an obby, you want to make sure your mindset is clear. If you fail, don't do this. Don't do that, or you will fail even more. The mindset has to be clear, open-minded, though. Once you fail, go, it's all good. I can reach that far again. I've been there before and I'll do it again. There you go. It's all about the mindset. Keep it clear. If you set goals and you know you've been that far before, you can do it again. Trust me. All right, now you're fully set for your Obby experience. I'm going to join a game that I recommend you playing. When you go on Roblox, type in max jumps. This is a perfect Obby game to test your jumps and everything like that. This is a game that has 16 variations of a specific jump that all obbies across the board have, minus lava jumps. I don't have lava jumps in here, but I'm thinking about adding one in the future. So if I go here, you should be able to see, yeah, right here. So you can see all the jumps right here. Okay, look at this, look at this. Here we go, 16 new jumps right here, 16 new jumps. See, all of that. Those are all the jumps you need for your Obby experience. So if I join the game right now, I'm going to join a private server because I don't want people following me. All right, now I'm in. So once you join the game, you want to click play and select a jump. So this is the style. So you can pick ladder, truss, wall hop, any style. This is the jump you want to select. So you can do high jump, stick out, wrap around, long jump. Then you can pick the style of the long jump. So you can pick the ladder long jump, truss long jump, wall hop long jump, and you can just do that, you know? Wall hop, high jump, all that stuff. So we're going to do high jump real quick. I'm going to teach you the bare basics. I'm not going to teach you the glitch version, however. The glitch version is rarely seen in obbies. So what you want to do is you want to line up here. Make sure you're lined up halfway over the part on your left leg. Now you want to face this way, hold W, press space. Okay, this is a tricky one because it's 12 studs. But you should be able to get it like that. Very sick. Okay, for the next jump is high jump. For high jump, you want to lower it down to 11 studs. And then you want to go against the wall sideways. Then hold W, press space. And you press W again once you reach the top. So it should do that, and it should actually help you get up to the top very easily. Now, for the stick out. So with the stick out, you want to lower it down to, I'd say, 2 studs, and then you want to make sure you go like this. So you want to turn in that direction, the direction you want to go around. Hold D, press space, and turn around with your mouse. Very easy, very sick. These are the fundamentals for obbies. For wraparound, you want to make sure you go down, I don't know, let's say 9 studs, and you want to make sure you go against the wall, turn a little bit. Then you want to hold D, press space, and wrap around with your mouse. Like that. And if you want to do the variations, I'll do the high jump one, for example. So for wall hop, it's essentially a flick. So there's a crack in the wall that you can jump on. If you turn your character in R6, R15 as well, you can actually make that part right there into a platform that you jump on. I'll show you. So the hold W, press space, and flick. Turn your screen 45 degrees. And you should be able to get it like that. Very sick. A lot of practice here, but that's what the game's for. It's for testing how far and how high you can jump. Let's do ladder. A ladder high jump. Lower it down to, I'd say, 9 studs. And you want to go on here, hold W, turn to the right, press space. And since it's a ladder, it's dropped down a little bit. So what you can do is you can go down here, turn your screen, press shift, press space. And you should be able to get a little bit of a boost, you know? Because the reason why you get a boost is because your torso is just above that part. Jumping off that, you can actually boost your character up and get a higher jump. What you do here is you pick truss, and you can do the same thing if you want. So we'll do 10 studs here, just for a little bit of a high jump. And yeah, so hold W, press space, and flick. That's the normal strategy, but if it's too high, drop down, make sure your torso is just above that part, press shift, press space. And you should be able to get up fairly easily. So these are all the strategies and methods to do. Something to remember, these, once you get higher and higher, it will require muscle memory. So what I mean by this is you get used to the jumps with your fingers. Once you keep doing it over and over, it gets easier and easier, and you can get further and further more consistently. I will now find a game that has lava jumps. Yes, this is a classic. Okay, so if I join here, this is just a lava jump demonstration. You don't have to play this game if you don't want to. Okay, so if I go down here, all the way over here, I should be able to find lava jumps right here. For something to note too, a lava jump is essentially when you touch it, your character unalives, like that. So for this game, for practice purposes, I've got a teleporter, like instead of an unalive brick. So basically, it teleports you back. Much easier, much simpler. So you see how my legs are touching it? So you see how I get close? And my legs touched it? That means my legs is what unalived me. Because your legs are its own hitbox as well. This is the same with the arms over here as well. So if I get close, see how I touched it with my arms? So you got to be careful of them when in obbies. All right, so something to note too is since your legs have a mind of its own, holding space does help. Because see how your legs are stationary in a way? You can hold space and turn around like so, you know? But if it's a giant wall, you want to make sure you go backwards. What do I mean by backwards? So see how when I hold space, my arms go forward? Now, if I go backwards, there's no real hitbox there. So I can go around fairly easily. But some games have a static hitbox. What do I mean by this? Squid Magic. What's a static hitbox? Well, essentially, some games have an invisible hitbox where your character is positioned like this. So it's like this. And basically, your arms aren't moving. It's like an invisible hitbox. Tower of Hell, for example. I will show you an example real quick. All right, so for Tower of Hell, so if I go up here and show you real quick, and if I press space, or like, see how close I am? My arms don't unalive me because my hitbox is static. Some games manually add this in, and it's very good. Very good for dumb jumps. So if I press space, see how I don't unalive by my arms? That's because my hitbox is like a statue. You can't see it right now, but it's actually like this. It's just standing still. That's what I mean by a static hitbox, by the way. But yeah, some games have this. They have to manually add this in, but the official strategy is if I touch it with my legs and arms. So legs and arms are the official strategy. Static is a man-made thing, I'd like to call it. Okay, once you are very confident in your abilities, type in Masters Difficulty Chart Obby, and it should be the first one. Yep, first one. And click play. All right, now once you're in the game, you want to complete this obby. Try to complete this obby to the best of your ability. This will be the benchmark of your obby skills. If you have beaten the stage, that means you have gotten better. If you haven't, more practice, more practicing. That's why I find difficulty charts obbies very good, especially this one right here. It's more skill-based rather than luck-based, you know? Yeah, it's very cool. A quick challenge for you guys. If you beat stage 356, you are better than Squid Magic himself. Yes, that is my challenge, and that's where I'll leave it off on the video. If you guys haven't liked the video, subscribe and just go to because then you can screw up. Thank you for the star code. And this video hits 200 likes, I'll do a part 2, which will be on the topic of advanced obbies. I'll teach you guys how to become an advanced pro obby player in 5 minutes. So be sure to hit the like button and hit 200, and I'll do just that.